I want to say something that might sting a little. The people who love you the most might be the ones that are holding you back. And not because that they mean to, and not because that they don't care, but because they're not built for what you're dealing with. See, when you're under pressure and when somebody's blowing up at work, throwing blame, undermining you, stirring the pot, what do your closest people usually say? That guy's an a-hole. Right? You're totally right, and they don't deserve you. Now, while that feels very supportive, it's not helping you lead through the situation. It's helping you stew. It's programming your brain to believe that you're powerless. Now, let's be clear. Leadership under pressure isn't about who's right. It's about who's effective. You're not just trying to survive a toxic personality. You're trying to win without becoming the chaos you're trying to lead through. So here's what's happening when you don't have the right tools. You start venting more than you start solving. You replay conversations over and over and over in your head. Your stress leaks out onto the people who aren't the problem. And you lose sleep and lose energy and eventually lose confidence. The worst part of it, you think you're being supported because your friends and family agree with you. They're not trained to help you lead through this. They're trained to help you feel better. And you didn't need comfort, you needed strategy. That's where I come in. This is what I do. I don't teach people to lead. I teach the strongest leaders to deal with the messiest people. I help you command respect without saying a word. I help you own the room when everything is falling apart. And I help you respond instead of react. So the storm stops with you. Because calm in the chaos, that's what I sell. Authority without arrogance, control without apology. And if you're scrolling through this video thinking, damn, that's me, then today, let this be your wake-up call. Your circle isn't bad. They're just unequipped. And you're not meant to stay in emotional survival mode. You're meant to lead under pressure with precision and with your power intact, especially if you're just learning this stuff. Like, everybody's leading at something in life. And if you're not leading now, you're going to be leading eventually. You either lead something at work, you lead people in your family, you lead your friends into a lot of different events, you lead even socially, right? So stop taking emotional advice from people who have never been where you're standing. Start learning to stay calm, clear, and in command, no matter who's trying to knock you off center. Now, because the more chaos somebody brings you, the more clarity you need. So I'm here to make sure that you've got it. Here's one thing you can do right now if you're in the middle of something chaotic. Step out of the room, close the door, and give yourself 2 minutes to breathe and write. Not scroll, not vent, write. Grab your phone or a piece of paper, and I want you to answer this one question. What part of this is mine to carry, and what part isn't? Because in the chaos, everything feels urgent. Everything feels personal, but most of it isn't yours. And once you separate what belongs to you from what doesn't, you stop bleeding energy where it's being stolen. This isn't woo-woo. This is tactical calm. If you want peace, claim your space. Claim your mind, claim your responsibility, and release the rest. That's control. That's clarity. And that's how it starts. So try this and follow me.